Welcome back. Welcome if you're new to Mindfulness Moments, the series where I often choose a card from Thich Nhat Hanh's teaching, read it, and then talk about it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I've just chosen a card. It says, don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. You have the ability to wake up. You have the ability to be compassionate. You just need a little bit of practice to be able to touch the best that is in you. Enlightenment, mindfulness, understanding, and compassion are in you. Very simple practices such as meditative walking, mindful breathing, or washing dishes mindfully make it possible for you to leave hell and touch the positive seeds that are within you. Beautiful. This really continues on what we've been talking about the past few weeks of watering the positive seeds, feeding the right wolf. We all have the potential for awakening. In Buddhism, we say we're born with original purity. And through our practice, we're returning to that. We're not trying to find something that's outside of us. It's already there. We've just forgotten. When we were born, we had this original innocence. We were children. We didn't know anything. And then those around us started to shape us. They wanted to protect us. They wanted to give us opportunities that they didn't have. They weren't always skilled in the way that we would like them to be in retrospect. My hamsa just fell. Tried to hang it up here on the wall, but it doesn't stick. This is a great saying by Ram Dass. We are all just walking each other home. I believe I've talked about that before, and I can probably incorporate it into this. But let's circle back. We're born originally pure. We've been conditioned or domesticated, or we've just lost our way. And so now it's time. Now it's time for us to take the backward step, to look inward, to change ourselves, to water those seeds of compassion, of love, peace. And how do we do this? We do this with our sitting meditation. As the card says, we have meditative walking, meditative breathing, doing dishes mindfully. So what is meditative walking? So Thich Nhat Hanh, you can probably Google and find his walking meditation. It's very simple. You match your steps with your breath. So you're breathing in one step, in two steps, in three steps. Now your breath is going out and it's out one step, out two step. Just as the title suggests, mindful walking, meditative walking, it is a slower down. It's not a hurried pace. So this is something you can do when you have a few moments and you're not in a hurry. You can be mindful of your steps. You can be mindful of your breathing. We can do this also while we're standing in line at the supermarket or waiting for a train or waiting for an elevator. We can just become mindful of our breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Is it a long breath? Is it a short breath? Is my mind racing? Am I starting to blame the elevator for me possibly being late for work because I didn't leave on time? Can I catch myself in that humorous game? Oh, there you go again. Take accountability. Step back. Breathe. You can notice in that moment the hell that you are creating for yourself by letting yourself get drawn off in these thoughts of worry, fear, blame. And the more we become notice of this, the more we become aware of this, the more we see the silly little games that our mind likes to play, how our friends and neighbors and teachers and everybody wants to perpetuate that game. You know, I believe we've spoken about this in recent weeks, about the saying, misery loves company. What's the opposite? What's the opposite of that? And how do we be that? How do we be that person and create that group and find that network of people who don't want to complain anymore, who don't want to find fault, who want to find the beauty, who want to find the excitement? Perhaps this is why when we look at a little child and we see them running around and chasing a bird that we know they're never going to catch, but they're exhausting themselves trying to catch that bird. We can look at that and we can learn from that and we can return to that. Maybe they will catch the bird. Who knows? Not fair for us to judge. But when we catch ourselves in those moments of looking at that and saying, oh, that's silly. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's not going to work out. Back to the breath, back to the present moment, and be in this moment. The past makes up the present, and the present makes up the future. So if we care for the present, we take care of this present moment, we take care of these thoughts, we take care of these bodily actions, we take care of everything in this moment, we're caring for the future. When I leave here today, it could be sunny outside, it could be raining. I don't know. I'm prepared for both. I'm not going to let it ruin my day. I'm not going to start worrying, oh, is it going to be raining? Oh, is it going to be this, that, and the other thing? No. I'm going to live here and now. And hopefully I'm going to catch myself if I wander off. My thoughts wander off into worry, into fear, into anxiety. But we need to celebrate this present moment. We need to understand that we have the seeds of compassion, of love, of enlightenment inside of us. And if we have them, then our neighbors have them. Our brothers and sisters, our parents, our neighboring countries, our neighboring cities, they all have it. They just need to be watered. So let's start with ourselves. Let's be the change we want to see. We can't be good leaders. We can't be good, whatever, teachers, managers, brothers, sisters, if we don't work on ourselves. Until I understand all the nuances that I have, all the little neuroses that I have and that I'm capable of having, I'm of no use. So each time I peel back, the veil each time I see myself more deeply. I can see you more deeply because I see me in you and I see the potential of you in me. Compassion for ourselves and for others. Let us continue. Let us continue to practice. Let us continue to wake up. Let us continue to show up each week, each day, each minute, each breath. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Wonderful week.